What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Kate Bush from Director's Cut 2011. Thank you as always to Seb. And the next track is Never Be Mine, originally from the Sensual World, 1989. This is a very beautiful tune, the original I mean, and one that not only have I re-listened to it, but I've thought about it a lot, and I remember there was a lot of discussion about the lyrics, and of course when I hear a tune for the first time, I'm trying to sort through the words I did catch and potential interpretations of them. And I remember there were some comments where people's views on the song had sort of evolved, and I remember Mark had a great comment about whether or not this is autobiographical, and I think he suggested it probably was. The idea of falling for someone, being with someone, and over time recognizing that your visions, your dreams, your perceptions, and your feelings maybe don't align as perfectly or as compatibly as you thought at the beginning, and that wearing on you, maybe creating tension in the relationship, and also a sense of sadness, melancholy, the idea that what felt like a perfect or at least very integrated fit is actually at odds or adjacent to the point where you might never be mine. So I feel like it is indicative of Kate's beautiful and painful songwriting, and I do wonder what will happen with the sonics. I'm remembering, I forget who wrote it, but someone wrote that, like, because I think I said something like there was musical density in the tune, and someone said actually, she's going to undensify it or de-densify it for a director's cut. Now, that was a long time ago, so again, I don't remember who said it and if I'm actually remembering that correctly. But yes, I'm curious what will happen sonically and whether the vocals will hit any different. But again, the original is a beautiful tune, and I'm keen to hear this reconceived or re-recorded version. Let's give it a listen. This is Kate Bush. The track is Never Be Mine, and it's the Director's Cut version 2011. Thank you, Train.
You and see my life that might have been. Your face just ghostly in the smoke, setting fire to the cornfield as you're taking me home. The smell of burning fields will now mean you and here. The thrill and the hurting, the thrill and the hurting. Could fool me, but looking back over my shoulder, you're happy without me. Oh, this is what I want, and this is where I need to be. Oh, this is what I want, and this is where I wanna be. thrill and the hurting. The thrill and the hurting will never be mine. Oh, this is what I need. This is what I want.
No idea what's going on out there. Yeah, that's very beautiful. And it's funny, I feel like the original version, it's more like the emotional gravity of it I can feel more. But this version, I feel like it's sort of a wizened, like the emotion's still there, but it's almost like it's more about perception and, like, retrospective perspective, even though it's like it's still lyrically like in the moment and like projecting into the future. But yeah, it feels like it's a dream or like a flashback to a moment. And like sonically it does feel, I suppose, less thick or like richly dense, but it also feels a bit more dreamlike, a bit more like stream of consciousness, like little melodic flashes, and it sort of gets a bit stretched out, and then it does get a bit more dense. So yeah, sonically it has a different feel, but I feel like it works in the context of the theme. So I don't know, I suppose if I had to choose, I'd probably choose the original, but I think this is a really beautiful rendition. And again, like, her voice sounding a little bit older, it's not like she sounds terribly different, but I feel like it does make the sentiment of the track like hit a bit differently. But yeah, again, like a very moving tune, and another one where it's cool to have another version of it, meaning I get that there are probably opinions about certain songs on this album, or maybe even the album overall, the idea that, like, why reconfigure, or like why mess with the original masterpieces. But I think this is a really interesting journey, and it's cool to get a sense for what the older Kate would do with some of these tracks. So yeah, a very beautiful and moving performance of an already great song. I am curious what people have to say about this one. Again, I kind of remembered some details based on the comments from the original, but ultimately I am keen to see what people have to say. Let me know, and I will see you next time. Peace.